Hello everyone, Jay Whitner here with Space Headlines. We do a quick recap of what's going on in space each week. Today we're going to be talking about the first week of July 2018. Our first item is a visitor to our solar system. What you're looking at is an interstellar comet, first one that's ever been detected. So astronomers are quite excited about it. Didn't know what to make of it at first, but not to worry about it too much since it's leaving our vicinity at roughly 70,000 miles an hour. We have a new droid at the International Space Station. I'd like to introduce you to Simon. Here, this round shape toward the upper center of the image. One of the amazing things about Simon is, despite its small size and weight, it only weighs 11 pounds. The neural network that's in here is approximately the same strength as IBM's Watson supercomputer. So if I was a computer scientist, perhaps I could explain that further, but we're going to drive on. More astronomy news. A very young planet was detected. This planet is many times the size of Jupiter, so this is unbelievably large. And this image that you're seeing is an actual photo taken by a giant telescope in Chile called the Very Large Telescope. The planet that you see there is about 5 million years old, or about 1,000 times younger than Earth. More astronomy news. This is about asteroids. There's a new theory about where the asteroids came from, and this is really focused on the, what they call the inner belt asteroids. The idea here is that there were 5 planetesimals in the solar system that collided with each other, and then collided with each other, and so on and so forth, creating the asteroids we see today. And that the remains of all of those make up perhaps as much as 85% of the inner belt asteroids. This was led by several people, but perhaps Stanley Dermott of the University of Florida was the lead on the activity, which I think involved about 100 different people. So congratulations to University of Florida for leading the way in detecting these asteroids and figuring out the relationship. NASA is making some changes in their structure and their thoughts about planetary protection. We got some feedback from a committee about the planetary protection issues, and they've decided to take action. What they've done is they've moved the Office of Planetary Protection to a new department within NASA. So now planetary protection is part of the Office of Safety and Mission Assurance. They also have brought on a new leader to head up the Planetary Protection Office. We've seen recently many projections from various banks and investment groups about the huge potential growth projected for our space industry. Space industry right now, depending on who you talk to, is roughly $350 billion a year. The projections range from $1 trillion a year to $3 trillion a year by the 2040s, which financial house talk to. But the conclusion is new markets are needed to sustain this amount of growth. The good news is plenty of new markets have already been identified. In fact, so many there's not time for me to talk about them right now. But some of the highlights are tourism, resource utilization. We see asteroid mining talked about in the press periodically, and also the moon is obviously very close to the prospect. Pharmaceutical companies have tremendous potential, and many other industries too. So keep your eyes on your stock portfolios moving forward. CNET published an interesting article for sort of general consumption, basically saying that space development needs us to make all kinds of things up in space. We're going to have a big thing in space. We need to make food, we need to do printing, drinks, and everything that we're going to need up there, we need to make up there. And it was very interesting for the general public, and it was nice highlighting of made in space and the need for all the big play. looking forward in terms of making things happen. Russia made the news talking about a very old spacecraft. What they're saying is they may expedite missions to the moon by using the Soyuz and not the Federation. If you're new to our program or new to the space arena, Soyuz is almost 50 years old, the original design, and Russia's been working on a new design called Federation, but they've had some delays in Federation, so they're trying to figure out how they can move more quickly, and their answer is maybe they'll use Soyuz. The Soyuz was originally put together with lunar missions in mind, so it seems very plausible that we could upgrade that to meet the mission requirements for today, do some lunar missions. And they want to be able to be participants in the Lot G platform, which is a bit controversial, but this is an orbiting facility near the moon that could be used for a variety of things. And Russia wants access, so their access might be using the Soyuz as opposed to waiting for Federation. China is doing some testing of big parachutes. And why would they be doing that? Well, you need bigger parachutes if you're making bigger space capsules. They have new capsules they're working on in two different sizes. One that's a 20-ton version for lunar missions, and one that's a 14-ton version for Mars missions and other deep space activities. So China is continually gearing up to do more and more in space. More power to them. Kepler, after many years of just stellar performance, is running out of fuel. They got the telemetry and various feedback from systems said, hey, you got low fuel pressure. So NASA paused observations and put this thing in safe mode. No fuel would be used right now. And the backstory is this lasted far longer than the original design. 9 years already, found thousands of exoplanets, and you couldn't really ask for a bigger performance. But it appears that we are now very close to the end of Kepler's useful lifetime. And thanks for all that hard work. That's it for Space Headlines, covering the first week of July 2018. Hope you enjoyed our show, and we'll see you in a week or two covering our next set of space news. Talk to you then.